Welcome back to an episode. We are again in, or still, the area down here, Toxic Fence in Havizar, and I found myself a hungering Necrolyte cache. You can find those on the bodies down here, like you just have to take, inspect this one. Well, it could be any other body around here, by the way, but that one has this. And now we just have to charge it up with some Nangari or something. Only issue is this anima that we need to collect is not found here, but rather found all the way over there. But that's not really an issue. There we go. So, that harvest is done for now. Let's see. This is not Nangari. That's a Nangari. There you go. I need a few more of those fellows. The thing is, the quests in Havizar, the last ones, are just annoying, to say the least. Because there's no way for you to know, firstly, where they are. And the fact that random enemies drop that stuff is just kind of weird. Or like, nah, it's not really enemies. It was already like dead bodies on the floor. Like, you killing them does not matter. So just get on the horse and inspect every dead body around. And one of them may have the right item for you. So now, there's another corpse thingy. That is one of the Whispering Tree missions though. But I need those Nangaris. There we go. At least that lures the snakes towards me as well, so that's a good thing. There we go. And another one of those simple side missions done that make absolutely no sense. Like, you pick it up, you charge it up, and all of a sudden it's done. Like, yeah. It is kind of weird. Alright, at least we got some ovals off of it. So, and another one for the tree. Oh yes. So, I actually did a little bit of a lookup, and there are multiple missions that you can do in Havizar, and you have to find multiple different items in order to start them. There's just one teensy-weensy issue. Finding these items is actually the hard part. So that's it. Anyway, where is it where we need to go in order to get this fence stuff going? Let me just charge that up, because I think I have gotten all of the souls for this Whispering Tree thing for now. Or did I? Yeah, I did. I can pick it up, yes, but I still open this up because I'm paranoid. But anyway, the thing is, the random item quests, they're not in the list of quests that you need for 100%, right? They're just somewhere in this Havizar thingy on the map, and that is the weird bit about it. You only know that there are other quests if you look at the map, the collection or challenge window or so. That one doesn't tell you anything. That is the actual problem there. Alright, anyway, at least we got this one done. We need to go down to Backwater, and from Backwater up to the Rotspill. And in Rotspill, there are 2 more items that I need in order to do a quest. Overall, it's 4 quests that I needed to do. 3 of them are pick up an item quest. And the 4th one starts once you have picked up the last 2. And that is actually the iffy bit. There's like dependent quests, and they pop up later once you've done some random business.
Sharp, blunt, sinister.
But the random business, that's where it's at. So tools, weapons, yada yada yada. Like nothing here says anything about the fact that you can find things in the wilderness, by the way. But it does, well, in terms of design, it's actually kind of iffy. Because it only rewards grind. Like, just opening up every single, well, it's not really the grind. It's just opening up an awful lot of different chests and whatnot that gets rewarded. But the issue with this that I have is that I believe I have already opened up a lot of chests. And there's not much that you can find here. So what we're looking right now is we're looking for bodies. Bodies of drowned ones and chests. Now the issue is finding these bodies and chests and all of that. So what you need to do is basically I don't really know if the hanged persons also count towards that limit or if it's something else. So we need to open up the chests. Then is there an area in here that has more than... Okay, so if you follow the coastline you come across multiple chests. That's something good. So we are just going north across the coastline, up and down and up and down and up and down. It kind of reminds me of the Pokemon cheat where you have to go up and down the island and what's it called in English anyway? Whatever, that strange island in the southwest. Cool. Then the 6th slot, and that's another chest with Kingsport ale. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so I think you need to open up these kind of chests for this to work. But at least now we got that. So, drink to the past. Bring the Kingsport ale to Lyndon. There we go. So, one of the pick-me-up thingies done. And the second one too. Like these quests and hobbies are actually the most trickiest ones for me, I think. I don't know why, but they just take very long time. Or maybe I just, yeah, at one point you just don't bother with chests anymore. That's the problem. There's no real reward with opening chests because usually you don't really get that much and you just focus on the big stuff. And there's not that much incentive opening chests because usually, as I said, there's not that much interesting things in it. So, Lyndon, you kind of like get like what a game needs to do in order to be good. It needs to teach you or train you or like it needs to condition you, right, to do the things that are needed in order to make it work, right, in a way that is like playful and fun and whatnot. But in here, it kind of conditions you or deconditions you. So it brings you away from doing unnecessary stuff, therefore making your progress in the game more difficult, right? Because this one thing is like finding things in chests, but because everything in here is random, right? You kind of like lower the value of the things in the world a little bit because you can always open up another chest and so on and so forth. Until you just don't focus on chests, but rather on enemies because they usually drop the same things. And that's the issue. Care to share a drink?
Oh, Kingsport. What are we celebrating? Alton would kill for this ale. Sometimes literally. Never cared for it myself, though. Not that this wasn't very, very thoughtful. Reminded me of my brother, Edlin. It was his favorite, too. Well, he and Alton were similar. Or maybe how I treated them was similar. Lots of things I saw or didn't see. Didn't want to see. You know, I think I've reconsidered this ale. Let's give it another try. Cheers.
He really does miss Alton, does he? So the idea of these missions is like a sentimental kind of quest stuff. Once you've done the Alton line, to really bring down some emotions, right? Alright. So what else we got? The thing is, you can't really look this up, right? But I would say your best bet is to go up and down the coastline, because this is where multiple chests can be found. And they do respawn every now and then, right? And if you go up and down, I think the respawn time is long enough for this to actually work. Therefore, the whole thing may just be worth it. Now, the question is, where are all the dead bodies? Because this is... Yeah, this is the thing that is not marked here. Are the bodies... considered to be like, they do behave like chests, right? And like, quest objectives are not in there. Miscellaneous things are also not in Rodspell. There doesn't seem to be anything in Rodspell. That is just great. Absolutely great. So... no. I want to go back on the horse. That was not what I wanted. Anyway. So the last quest that you need to do in order to finish the randomness stuff in Havizar is search bodies again. The question is just, where are they, right? Where can you find dead bodies? Where could they? There's another one. Okay. Saying which, well, she may not have. What we are actually looking for is a crossbow. The question is again, who could have a crossbow on them? Because it's definitely not in a chest. It was on a body. But this one here is a... Well, it's not really a body. It's like a... Someone was put on a cross. There you go. We need one that sits on the ground. And that one is weird. Like, some of those things just open up and nothing actually happened. That's the weird bit. So, anyway, what do we got? Give aid. There we go. Don't know what that was. What is it? Gain a temporary barrier. Well, nice. And there's another sailor. Death Knell. What's this? Destroy the giant bell. Well, while we're at it, why not? Problem solved. Oh no. Means I have to do this fast enough. There you go. That's actually a nice bit. The faster you do this, right, the more you destroy in a quick, short amount of time, the faster you can finish it. And it's not really time dependent. So, and a few more loot. That is nice. So, anyway. But we should not get distracted by... Oh, come again, W. Could there be a specific kind of body that is more likely to drop a crossbow? Or is it just these folks here? I mean, what I would look for is some kind of a rogue character. And another one over here. What did I say? Nice stuff. No, we need bodies on the ground. Bodies on the ground, bodies on the ground, bodies on the ground. Bodies on the ground. There we go. Another sailor. Another crusade. Might get... Ah, there we go. What did I say? Crossbow. Okay. It might be that it's a very specific body that drops the crossbow. So it could be the Crusaders, right?
What is this?
So now we have another one. Another memento. That is good. Like, I was looking all over the place, right? I was looking all over. But the key here might be going up and down the coastline. Focus on the coastline. That might be your best bet. So, what do we got here? Somehow minimal. That one can actually be taken apart. So, and the rest we can sell. And whatever remains gets sorted and another time placed in the chest. So, now we got another one for Lyndon. So, this crossbow looks like yours. Know anything about it?
Burning Hells. Rhea. Yes, I know it. This is my old crossbow. Named it after the only woman I ever loved. The only one my brother loved, too. She married him. Carved her name into the hilt so I'd never forget her. Or what she did. But then I got old. And the memories started to fade. Anyway, anger just doesn't burn quite as hot now. Ended up throwing it into the swamp. You keep it. I don't need to hold so tight to her anymore.
Hey, we get a crossbow, my favorite kind of weapon. The swamp has crept into every crevice of this intricate crossbow. Rhea is carved onto the handle. Great, great, great. And time for us to throw that thing away too. Tell me about her.
Oof, what's to tell? My brother knew how to pick them. Smart, capable, always one step ahead. She once beat me with my own pair of loaded dice. Damn woman. She killed my brother. Gutted him while he was sitting in jail. She left me a note practically inviting me to take revenge, but when I did, I couldn't do it. Couldn't pull the trigger.
Interesting. Alright, but this is definitely not... But we are going next. We're going next to Zarbinzet, because now something interesting happens. Once you've done all of those pick up this an item and this item and this item kind of missions, something strange happens here. You get yourself another side mission. That is so ridiculous. Unbelievable. Like, this dude here was never mentioned. Ever. All of a sudden he has a side mission. Thieves Guild Emblem. A plain iron medallion with a Thieves Guild symbol embossed into the center. Lyndon might be interested in it. Yes.
What is this?
An awful lot of stuff that Lyndon might be interested in. Now, it's just one teensy kleiner issue. How on earth are you supposed to figure that out? Right? I mean, you are just supposed to go through the world blindly, again and again and again, until you find that. I think, let's just leave that one here. So, I think the reason... Yeah, maybe the reason for all of this, for some of those pick-me-up missions to be in this game, are there so that you still have some missions to do once you finish the main kind of storyline and all of the side quests that come with it. Because there's always a little bit of stuff that you overlook, some items that you can't pick up, some objects you did not interact with. And with a second playthrough, maybe the chances are higher for you to do. But usually what happens is people streamline more and more and more and more. Like the first time, at least for me, I explore extremely heavily, right? And then it narrows down until there's just a very, very streamlined and repetitive process that is focused on something very, very specific. In this case, like upgrading the character, looting a very special object or something like that. In World of Warcraft terms, it would be like getting higher gear score or whatever. But once you got the gear score, right? Once you increased everything, then it's not about the gear score, then it's about finding your cosmetics, the transmogs and whatnot. And this is what basically keeps you in the game even after you've pretty much done everything. The cosmetics. Buying the cosmetics doesn't do much because there's no incentive for you to play on, right? That is something that you should keep in mind. Horses or like mount skins or whatnot, this is something nice. But you can you can basically only have one mount that you can use at one time, right? You can like switch between all of them somehow, but in the end it's the character and all of the stuff that they wear, and that kind of presents itself. And sometimes it even is another way. That's like player housing, like character equipment, but in another way. In this case, it's housing equipment. And this is where it continues, right? Different kind of cosmetics. And in Warframe, fashion framing. Simple as that. Stats are not the primary object here. But alright. Oh, actually, what could get people here in the game as well is, like for longer, right? Is the transmog stuff here. This stuff. Because you do need to dismantle items in order to unlock their cosmetics. And this is how it works. It would be nice to also unlock additional colors. That would be sweet. The spell looks like it was reclaimed from the giant. Taken apart and repurposed, its death knell has been silenced for good. So now Lyndon, this time we are going to finish the last mission. Do you know anything about this Thieves Guild emblem?
You goddamn bastard. Get that filthy shite out of here before I melt down that medallion and... Oh, my goodness. I didn't know that was still in me. My apologies. Truly. Apologies, You didn't know. Of course you didn't know. The Thieves Guild and I do not have a friendly past. That emblem is a reminder of my every failure in life. A reminder that my children will make the same damn mistakes I did. And I can't stop them.
You sure that's a mistake? You have children?
Depends who you ask. Last I saw them, I was pointing a crossbow at their mother as they sobbed, begging me not to do it. The way Rhea looked at me, that's when I knew they were mine. How I'd always wondered. Then I knew. That's why she had to kill him. Why she had to kill my brother, you see. Because he knew too. Well, the last news I got was that Thieves Guild medallion. Rhea always knew how to twist the knife. My own children accepted his guild members. Serves me right, doesn't it?
But who was the one responsible for, like, I don't know, leaving him, right? I don't think it's his fault. At least not just. Alrighty. And this, finally, concludes the last area, Havizar, the most annoying one when it comes to side missions. So, let's just recapitulate a little... whatever. Let's go through this a second time. You need to find items. 3, in fact. Actually, maybe more, but I can't remember the others because... Nah. So, one of them is definitely up here at the shoreline. Looted that body. Easy. There's also some poison that you can loot in here in the Nangari stuff and some twigs or whatever. And you need to bring them to the little witch down here. But this is... I don't know. For some reason, I found that fairly simple. So that's not the issue. And the other stuff is here at the coastline. You just go up and down, open up the chests, loot the bodies. Maybe especially the Crusaders. I don't know if the Crusaders or if it's just random dead bodies anyway. But if you focus on the northern side here, maybe there are more Crusaders there. Who knows? But this is definitely where you can find things. And once you found all of it, and there's just one more side mission missing, go to Zarbinzet. And it's very likely that you can get the Thieves emblem from it. Because only once you found all of the other quests, you can finish this. So, and now... Oh, actually, oh, crap. I forgot that I still have to do stuff in Kjorashad. Ah! Okay. Problems upon problems upon problems. Alright. Well, that is a wee bit iffy. Looks like I have to do a little bit more of a look around. But before we do that, we're going to ask the Tree of Whispers. And then I'm going to look around for a few more quests. I need 3. Shouldn't take much longer, I hope. with a bit of luck, it also has nothing to do with bring item this to location over there or whatever. Actually, maybe I should keep the Tree of Whispers at the moment it is, and loot it once I have a higher level, to increase the chance of this dropping proper items. So let's just keep that as it is. Now, let's just go to Cure Vashar. Oh, actually, something else I need to do. I need to end the episode. Because the only ones I know where the quests are, or like, where I could look for, the whole thing would make sense. So, alright. Let's go on a little bit more of a search tour. And I'm going to be back with the next item or quest location to start the next quest. Until next time, then like and subscribe and
Oak be with you.
ta-ta.